Thought I'd end up with Bella, yet it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Hunter. Now I listen and laugh. Even actually got married. And for Jake, I'm so thankful. Except when he goes out to lunch with his ex, and I find out on Twitter.
Hey guys, so I made a video on this topic before. I think it was part of like multiple teas in one video, but I'll still put in the description down below just in case anyone wants to watch it, I guess. But basically what happened is Tana Mojo and Jake Paul, if I needed to clarify for some reason, started dating and filming videos together, and then not long after that he bought her a G-Wagon, as you do, and then they started, you know, filming more videos together and acting like a proper couple, and everyone thought it was fake, and everyone also thought that they looked very much like siblings, which is not what you want to say about a budding romance. Then they got tattoos together, which is just what you do after knowing someone for 2 seconds. Great life decisions right there. If you want to do something that you'll never regret, get matching tattoos. He then proposed to her on her birthday.
Judging by my face, I clearly had a lot to say about this and said nothing at all. Good job, Angelika. You're doing great, sweetie. I personally don't agree with proposals during someone's me moment, e.g. birthday, someone else's wedding, a graduation, etc., as it takes the attention away from the person who actually deserves it in that moment, in this case Tana.
And then they got married not long after, aka like 2 months into their relationship, whatever you want to call it. Then they had their wedding, which was, simply put, a mess. There was a live stream which cost $50. The live stream was laggy. It didn't really work well. The cameraman wasn't in like the right place. There would be people walking in front of it. They were late to their own wedding by like a solid hour or so. A fight broke out. A fight at a wedding, and it was very unorganized. But then again, what did we expect after TanaCon? From her announcement of the MTV show, people expected it to be more about her life, her adventures as Tana Mojo, and not her relationship with Jake Paul. No one really thought, oh yes, we want to see more of him, when she announced a show about her. People actually wanted to like get rid of the show pretty much. There were a lot of comments on the videos basically just saying, what's the point of this show? This is the Tana Mojo show, not the Jake Paul show. Why did everything kind of suddenly go from here's my life to here's my marriage? People just kind of weren't okay with it, and I get it. What I also found out is there was this one episode of Tana Turns 21 where she's got her birthday party and Jake Paul like doesn't show up, and then he does show up, and then he shows up late, and they have like an argument, and overall their relationship doesn't look very healthy. I don't know, it just didn't look good. There's also a lot of Tana Mojo just trying to be sexy and it just looking very, I don't know what the word is.
Cringy.
It's just not sexy. It's just very weird to watch. It's very awkward.
Cringy.
Tana then posted a video of her wedding, like a wedding compilation video thing, explanation, I guess. And Jake got caught getting lunch with his ex-girlfriend Erika Castell. Now, if you don't know what the situation was with Erika Castell, in Shane Dawson Sociopath documentary, Erika Castell was said to be basically the angel of the house. She like was very good for him, a very good influence. She, you know, treated him very well. Whatever, she put up with him, was very patient. And he actually got a tattoo for her that he then kept while being with Tana Mojo, and put Tana Mojo's tattoo next to that tattoo. Keeping your options open, I see, Jake. Very smart, very smart. Tana started tweeting about it. So she tweeted out saying, LMAO, what the f***. Then she retweeted a tweet that says, know your worth. Then she put ... and that like slanty face. She then started liking tweets, a lot of them. One of them being by Andrea Russett, I am the happiest sad person ever. I hope we can get a second season of Tana Turns 21 that focuses more on her life and her friendship and not just her relationship. Bella Thorne slams Jake Paul after he's seen with a woman who's not Tana Mojo, and she liked that. In my best hopes, at Tana Mojo and at Jake Paul gonna talk this through and everything goes back to normal, and if not, all I want for them is to be happy. And Tana Mojo likes it. So it's like, you like a tweet about communication without actually doing the communication, and if you are, you shouldn't be tweeting about it's just like liking a tweet about communication isn't going to fix your communication problems. You actually have to communicate. Wow. And also, if anyone's like, oh well, she's not communicating right now because she is mourning the death of like a family member, then why is she on Twitter liking tweets about Jake Paul cheating on her? And why is she on Twitter tweeting LMAO, what the I just feel like if you need space and time to deal with family problems, then do that. If you want to communicate with your boyfriend about a bad situation, then do that. But don't just tweet about it and then don't do anything about it. I don't know. I'm sick and tired of people just like pouring their private life and things that shouldn't be public into the public light. I'm just like, you know what? If you're having relationship problems, deal with them behind closed doors. But obviously with this, it's difficult to deal with stuff behind closed doors because essentially it's for publicity. So if they don't exploit the bad bits, they don't have much publicity. So I feel like, is this just another like, let's get clout? After watching the latest video from Tana Mojo, all I have to say is, marry me, I'll love you right. Tana Mojo makes this 54-minute cute ass video and Jake Paul goes to lunch with his ex. We lived in a f***ed up world. Oh yes, because lunch is almost as if she caught them in bed together. It's a fake relationship. I'm so confused. Tana Mojo, a little advice, T. Know your worth, or it may come back to bite you in the ass. XOXO, gossip girl. Damn, Jake, I really thought you changed. My heart hurts for Tana. While her family is going through some not a good look, Jake. And I think the worst part is he pulls this crap right after she loses a family member. Boy, bye. I think Tana really fell in love with Jake, but he did it for the clout. T-Spill tweeted out saying, when the marriage is over before you even finish editing your wedding video, but you still need the coin from it. And so on and so forth. And Bella Thorne got involved, even though they had an argument where Bella Thorne was basically just like, you're fake because you were hanging out with my ex-boyfriend who is also your friend, so you have every right to hang out with him. Also, it's your life, sis. I don't know. Then Tana Mojo went on live and then she was singing a song.
Thought I'd end up with Bella, yet it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Hunter. Now I listen and laugh. Even actually got married. And for Jake, I'm so thankful. Except when he goes out to lunch with his ex and I find out on Twitter.
The lunch itself wasn't a problem. It's just that Tana found out from Twitter and not from him. She also was with family at the time in Vegas because she lost a family member. So for him to like sneakily be like, oh, your family member died and you're going away for a bit, that's my turn to go meet up with my ex. He really just found like any opportunity to not be loyal. And not that I'm saying getting lunch with your ex is cheating, but it wouldn't seem as suspicious if she was still in LA and he was like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna go grab lunch with Erica. But he like waited for her to get out of town. That looks weird. But also, relationship. So can you cheat if the relationship is fake? You tell me. The real problem, because that's just like the problem if the relationship is real. The real problem is that they admitted the wedding was fake, like the marriage was fake. Should we realistically care if Jake is cheating in this relationship? Not really. Jake is a cheater, allegedly, and you know what they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. And why is she... Okay, so when you go on her likes, all of her likes for the last like 48 hours is basically just like subtweets about Jake. And it's like, that's something a 15-year-old will do when her boyfriend at school eats lunch in the canteen with another girl. Not when you're 21 years old. Grow up, act your own age. It's embarrassing to watch someone do that. I hate when I go on Twitter and I see like grown women subtweeting about their ex. It's like, fucking grow up. Thank you. I don't know if she has real feelings, and at this point, no matter what she does or says, I'll be skeptical because it's Tana. I'll do anything for Clout Mojo, who, is known for faking stuff, exaggerating stories, or even lying, like just straight up lying. Remember those? I'm not going to bring it up, but it happened. It was there. She lied multiple times. I just think overall, when you have a fake relationship, you can't expect people to feel sorry for you when things go wrong. You admitted to it being not real, essentially. And yeah, you just can't expect people to care. However, she did like a tweet that basically said that they believe she actually caught feelings, whereas Jake is still doing it for clout, even though that was like the initial, like they were both doing it for clout, and then she caught feelings and he didn't, and now it's a whole big mess. But also, why are you liking tweets like that? It's just embarrassing. My final thoughts on this are essentially, she needs to grow up. Stop subtweeting, stop liking tweets. I get it, this whole relationship is for clout and for publicity. So for publicity, you're going to like exploit an argument or a little bump in the road. But that's what annoys me. It's like you want people to believe that your marriage is real and that your relationship is real and that your feelings are real, but then you exploit every bit of your relationship. So how can you expect people to believe it's real? If it was real, you'd keep some of it to yourself. It doesn't look good. Why didn't he tell Tana that he was gonna go get lunch, because I think it's just really embarrassing to put someone in that position where they find out from other people instead of from you. And that's just the case with anything. If you ever do something that is wrong, that person that is being wronged should find out from you and not from other people, and especially not from the internet or Drama Alert. That is not where you want to find out tea about your own relationship. So essentially that's the tea. But the relationship is fake. That's already established. The marriage is fake. Everything is fake. And even if it wasn't, the relationship doesn't look great. It actually looks semi-toxic. We love toxic relationships. So yeah, I'm not a big fan, whether it's real or fake. So anyway, that's the tea. I think a divorce is due. A divorce to a marriage that isn't legal, because they didn't legally get married. It was fake. So a divorce is due to their marriage to end their relationship. If Tana Mongeau did actually catch feelings during this whole clout chase, then that's kind of sad. But essentially, what goes around comes around. When you do things for clout and your whole life revolves around popularity and your whole life revolves around just surrounding yourself with people that you don't actually want to surround yourself with, and you're only doing it for the clout and the money, it will come back to bite you in the ass. And here it is. Karma really works in mysterious ways. Actually, karma works in very logical ways, and it's usually not actually that mysterious. It's only mysterious if you don't use your brain. What goes around comes around is the tea. Tell me what you guys think about all of this. Do you think it's fake? Do you think she actually caught feelings? Do you think Jake is actually cheating on her? Do you think this is all for publicity? Do you think this is another exploitation of another part of their relationship? Do you think this is to boost views for the MTV show? Do you think this is to boost videos on her wedding video? Let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. As I said, anything in comment down below. I'll post videos whenever something happens, like today. So turn on notifications and you'll know when that's happening. Follow me on all my socials. They'll be in description down below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.